topic natin today, a resultant of non-concurrent force systems. No? So, pag sinabing non-concurrent force system, so it is a system where the forces not passing through a single point, no? But they are acting on a single plane. No? So, ganun po yung non-concurrent force system. No? So, yun po. No? So, dito, so i-discuss natin, non-concurrent, non-parallel forces. No? So, yun po kasi nung sa last topic natin for the prelim, so, resultant of parallel forces. No? So, those are uh, non-concurrent, non-concurrent, no? Coplanar force system. No? Ayan. So, dito, pag-aaralan natin, non-concurrent coplanar force system. No? So, ibig sabihin, uh, forces no, are acting on a single plane. No? Ayan. So, the resultant of non-concurrent force system is defined according to magnitude, inclination, and position. No? So, ito po, so tatlo. So, magnitude, inclination, and position. No? So, to solve for the resultant of the forces, no? So, ito yung formula na gagamitin natin. Resultant force is equal to the square root of the x component or the summation of x squared plus the y component of the resultant force or the summation of forces along y-axis. So, same lang din. No? So, di ba, ang gamit natin, summation of forces along x squared plus summation of forces along y squared. So, yan. So, yan yung formula natin to solve for the resultant. So, parang ano lang, nagsasolve tayo ng concurrent force system. No? So, ang unang step, so, i-resolve natin yung forces into x and y components. Then, add natin lahat ng x components or all horizontal forces. Then, add natin lahat ng y forces no, or the all vertical forces. No? So, ang sign convention pa rin natin, so upward, positive, downward, negative. No? So, unang step is to resolve the forces no, into x and y components. No? So, ayun yung para makuha natin yung resultant force. No? Ayun, so, halimbawa dito. No? So, this is an example of a parallel, this is an example of non-concurrent force system. No? Ayun. So, meron tayong 240 pounds, 141.1 pounds, 100 pounds to 60 pounds. No? So, they are not concurrent, no? But they are acting on a single plane. So, yun po. Ayan. So, after natin makuha yung resultant, no? So, yung inclination naman. So, to solve for the inclination, so, ito yung formula natin. So, angle theta is equal to inverse tangent of y component of the resultant force over the x component of the resultant force. Or yung sa lecture natin, no? So, arc tangent of summation of forces along y over summation of forces along x. No? So, angle theta natin, so always with respect to the y-axis, x-axis. No? Wala yung gano'n. With respect to the x-axis. And next, position. No? The position of the resultant can be determined according to the principle of moments. So that is resultant force times the perpendicular distance. So, equal to summation of moments. So, parang ano lang din. No? Yung parallel force system. No? Ayun. So, ibig sabihin, kukuha tayo ng arbitrary point. No? Doon sa system natin. No? So, arbitrary point, kung saan doon tayo magmo-moment center. So, ibig sabihin, pag doon tayo nag-moment center, i-measure natin yung position, no, relative to that point. No? So, example, nakakuha tayo ng resultant force. The resultant force, no? So, i-measure natin ano yung distance ng resultant force from the arbitrary point. No? So, let's say, ang arbitrary point natin is the point O. Ito, point O. So, halimbawa, ang resultant niya, ito. So, ito. Kaya ang violet, no? So, that is the, let's say that is the resultant force. So, that resultant force is inclined, no, with respect to the x-axis. No? So, yun yung angle theta. No? So, that is with respect to the x-axis. No? So, yan. So, ano yung position? So, yung position na hinahanap natin is the perpendicular distance. No? Yung D. Perpendicular distance between the resultant force and the moment center. No? So, kung ayan moment center mo, then, ito yung resultant force. So, this is your perpendicular distance. So, ayun po. So, that is perpendicular distance. So, ayun yung position na hinahanap natin. No? So, ayun po. Pero, minsan, no? So, hinanap nila. No? So, what is the horizontal distance or the vertical distance of the resultant force? No? Pag ganon, hinahanap ang vertical distance of the resultant force. No? Kung ano ba, vertical. So, hanapin mo yung intersection ng force at ng resultant force at ng y-axis. No? So, halimbawa, ito. So, ito yung intersection nila. So, this is the vertical distance, no? From origin to the intersection. Pag vertical distance naman, intersection of the resultant force and the x-axis. No? So, yan. So, yan yung horizontal distance naman. Ayan. So, para makuha mo yan, no? So, gagamit ka pa rin ng Marignon's theorem or yung principle of moment. So, ganun po. So, tandaan, resultant, no, of non-concurrent force system, so dapat may magnitude. So, ito yun, FR, the inclination, angle theta, and the position. No? So, position, so that is, no, can be solved using the principle of moment. No? Yun po.